Hey, hey. Spring LaFay, Simply Tarot. Okay, Gemini, this is for you. And I want to thank everyone for their patience. Haven't been feeling the best. Thank you for your warm wishes and prayers. Please continue to do so for my family. This reading is actually, I'm going to be pulling cards for if you are dealing with every sign. So yeah, let's get on into it. I have pre-shuffled. So okay. Gemini, if you are dealing with an Aquarius, what does Gemini need to know if they're dealing with an Aquarius? Ooh, okay, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, this person, they're going to be wanting to come towards you, but this is after leaving something behind. So there is going to be a moment of healing for some of them. For some of them, there's a moment of just thinking about things, figuring out what they truly want, and then coming after it. And it feels like if you're the one that they want, or if you are on their path and you are involved, you know, they want fulfillment. They want a wish come true. They want something that's going to go forward in a good light, whether this is true love related or romance related, or whether it's job related, family related, whatever. This person, you know, they're going to do what they need to do for them, and then they want to move forward in a good light. So that's awesome. Now, if you're dealing with a fellow Gemini, what do you need to know? Okay. If you're dealing with a fellow Gemini, this person is used to taking care of themselves. They're used to making their own decisions. They know their worth and their value, and they got themselves together. Now, at the same time, they may look at what they have. They may not be very open to, you know, sharing what they have with someone else. And they may, you know, it's a feeling like they know who they are. They've got themselves together. They don't need anyone. So you need to be, you know, patient going forward with this person. They're either going to want to include you in their plan, however that is for you, or they won't. If you're dealing with a Libra, okay. If you're dealing with a Libra, this person is all about sharing, all about equal, all about, you know, Libra's the scales. So all about everything equaling out. So here's the thing. What they give, they'll expect back. They're carrying a lot of burden, and they're having financial difficulties, so you need to know that. There's something that's financially difficult for this person right now, and it's weighing on their mind. So you may have to be patient, and you need to be ready to do your part and give to whatever, you know, needs to be given to, because they're not going to do it all. I'll go ahead and tell you. Okay. Now, Gemini, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, what do you need to know? Okay, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you know, they've had these moments of feeling left behind or feeling left out. This person, they have a lot of love in their cup, but they've got their cup shut. And at the moment, it feels like you're going to be very, you're not going to know what to think. You're not going to know, it's going to be illusion. It's like illusion. With the moon card being here, this person may be very mysterious. There's going to be a need to follow your intuition about this person, because they're surrounded by illusion. You don't know what's true, what's not. It's like, you know, I feel like they may tell you something and you may hear something totally opposite. So it's like, it's almost like they're surrounded by illusion. And that may, you know, make things very difficult for you going forward. Now, if you're dealing with a Leo, okay. Okay, if you're dealing with a Leo, this person, they want a wish come true. They want to bring balance to their life. Now, they're overcoming something that was very toxic in their life. It's like they're doing the work, they're putting in the work that they need to do, and they are, at this time, overcoming it. They have strength here. You will have to have patience with this person. You know, whatever it is, it was very toxic. And patience will be needed because healing takes time. This person needs to be able to move at their own pace. So don't expect this to move forward quickly into something more than it already is. Aries. Okay, Gemini dealing with an Aries. What do you need to know? Okay, if you're dealing with an Aries, this person, they're taking on the Knight of Wands energy. Very family oriented. Now, here's the thing. You're going to feel like they're moving too quickly, it feels like. And that's with good reason. It's almost like this person, they tend to keep themselves stuck. They tend to find themselves not really going forward once it's like they go forward quickly. And then they kind of like, yeah. So they may seem real quick and going forward, and you think everything's going, and then all of a sudden it's like a dead stop, dead halt, and they feel stuck. This is lack of healing for this person, and plus I feel like they may be dealing with a lot of family issues as well. Okay, Gemini, if you're dealing with a Taurus, woo! If you're dealing with a Taurus, they want happiness. They want things to be joyful with that Three of Cups. They're trying to figure out the best way to come towards you, or the best way to make this happen, the best way for this relationship, whatever this is, to flow nicely, you know, and they're willing to give some emotion towards it. Now, I'm going to tell you, these relationships with these people do not have to be romantic. They could be family related, they could be friend related, or they could be even work related. It's just relationships in general. But with that Taurus, that looks good. I mean, it looks like it could move somewhere. It could go somewhere. Okay. Gemini dealing with a Virgo. What do you need to know? Okay. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they've had a loss. They've had a big loss, and you know, they've had their heart broken, but they also had a loss in money. They had a loss in abundance. They may have lost it all, it feels like. And they're very confrontational. They're very standoffish, and you may feel like you're getting nowhere. So you may have to, you know, that'll take patience. That'll take this person having to trust you, having to learn to trust you, it feels like. So it may be very slow, sluggish, and it may take time. Okay, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, what do you need to know, Gemini? If you're dealing with a Capricorn, this person, if you knew them in the past, they're reminiscing about it, and they want to come towards you. They feel like that this could be a beautiful new beginning with that Ace of Pentacles. It could be very abundant, very growth-ridden, and going forward nicely. Now, if you haven't known this person, they could be a soulmate connection with that Six of Cups. I also feel like for some of you, there are children involved. And this just tells me that the children will have a nice flow into this. But you need to be sure and give to your children, or give to their children. It needs to be equaled out for this to go and flow beautifully. Okay. Gemini dealing with a Pisces, what do you need to know? Okay, if you're dealing with a Pisces, they've had something happen that was a bad tower moment in the past, and, you know, this person, they want the truth. They want the truth, and sometimes, you know, we can't have the truth. We just have to you know, we need to, actually, it feels like, accept the fact that sometimes the truth is just not going to set you free. So, yeah, this person, they're really looking backwards. They're constant looking backwards, looking back. So that you need to know that about them. Dealing with a Scorpio. Gemini dealing with a Scorpio. What do they need to know? Okay, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, this person has lots of options. They're taking on the Queen of Swords energy because they will whack away anyone that tries to take their happiness away. Their happiness is very important to them, and they're not going to allow anyone to try to rip that away from them. So that's very important. Their happiness is very important to them. If you're dealing with a Cancer, oh, looky there. Okay, if you're dealing with a Cancer, if this person was once, this Cancer was once, you know, very standoffish, they're not going to be now. They've dealt with some karma, and now they're looking for something to come in. They're looking for what they want, but they're following their intuition. They're not just going in blindly. This person's taking it very seriously going forward. Things matter to them. Okay. I'm just finding my next card. Okay. I need to take you one of these. Okay. Okay. Be the observer. See things for what they are. Try to see beyond limitations, it feels like. And it's time to go. So it's time to go forward. It's time to stop dwelling on the past or stop procrastinating on what was. It's time to forgive yourself, forgive the other person, and be at peace. It's time to be the observer and see things for what they truly are, you know. And I feel like, you know, air reaps all over this observer card, especially for me, you know, the air signs, and really taking charge of your own life and your own mind, your thoughts, you know. I also feel like there's a need to really try to learn to shut your mind down at night. And I know that's very hard. I have trouble with that myself. But that's very important. And maybe meditation could help where that is involved. You know, if you like the readings that I do, give them a thumbs up. Please do subscribe. In the extended, we're going to take a look at each sign, actually, just like we just did. But we will be using different cards, such as the Romance Angels. It's according to what you want to know. You know, if you're looking at this from wanting a romance, well, we'll take romance cards. We're going to take my heart-shaped cards. We're going to take several cards, actually. And then we will take a couple different cards for just whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just according to the person and how you feel it's for you. So, yeah. Till next time. Bye.